Now we will discussing is subject. It was no good taking the little darling up to town. She got only tired. Taking is subject. Sin is believing. Sin is the beginning of the sentence and it is subject. What we love.
Just a minute, and what is believing?
Believing it's.
Look at the word which precedes the gerund. Link verb precedes the gerund. What is it, Alice? Predicative.
What he loves best in the world is playing football. Playing is predicative.
Predicative, like in the fourth example. Continue.
The main thing to do in the situation is getting away as soon as possible. Getting is predicative. The car began moving away on the road. Moving is a part of a compound verbal respective predicate. Every second he kept glances at the clock. Glancing at the clock. It is a part of compound verbal respective predicate. The kind woman started crying before the boy had finished his sad story. Crying is a part of compound verbal model predicate. Respective predicate. However hard he tried, he could not stop thinking about it. It's a part of compound.
The same.
The same, yes. He enjoyed teaching and knew that he did it well. It's teaching is predicate.
Look at the word which precedes.
Enjoy.
It's a verb.
It's a part of a compound.
No, enjoy to do something and enjoy doing something. Enjoy to do what? Enjoy doing what? What is it, Alice? Direct object. Good. Насолоджуватися чим або роблячи що? Continue.
Do you mind seeing these photos again? Scene is direct object.
Direct object, good.
I dislike reminding you continually of the things you ought to have done. Reminding, it's a direct object. I can't afford buying this expensive hat. Buying afford direct object.
Okay. Thank you. Continue, please, Natasha.
У мене є написано, немає читати.
Give the sentence.
Oh, how I dislike being interrupted. Being is a direct object.
Only being.
Being
Being
interrupted.
interrupted. What form of the gerund is it? Being interrupted. Is it active or passive? Passive is the passive form. Continue. Don't take the 16th, because in this sentence, getting is not a gerund, it is participle. It is not part, it is participle, because it functions as verbal modifier for tending circumstances. Take number 17.
Nobody thought of anything but spending money and having what they called a good time. Spending is object and having is object.
Prepositional object, yeah?
Yes.
Because thought of prepositional object. Continue.
But instead of soothing Shelton, those words, but just had just the opposite effect. Soothing is object.
Now, look attentively at the word which precedes. Let her concentrate. Instead of, what pattern does it resemble? Який паттерн нагадує? того, щоб робити, замість того, щоб заспокоїти, пішов, ці слова мали зворотні
adverbial modifier of substitution.
Заміна.
The idea of sitting down in settling down in that little town filled her with nothing but regret. Setting is attribute.
Because it is used after the noun with preposition. Idea of, plan of. Continue.
He was in the habit of dozing after dinner in his favorite armchair. Dozing is attribute. She knew that there was a danger of falling ill. Falling is attribute. I walked to my place as fast as I could without breaking into a run. Breaking is attribute.
Look at them to be without. If it is attribute, there should be a noun.
Adverbial modifier of manner.
Of manner, fine. The next.
Before speaking, he carefully thought out that he was going to say. Breaking is attribute. No. Speaking, a part of adverbial modifier of time. Before.
Not a part. Adverbial modifier
Of time.
Of time. What preposition should we use in case when we have the adverbial modifier of time? On. After.
Before.
In. Continue.
And going is predicative.
No. Was going to say. It's the tense form.
Точно.
Don't analyze it.
By studying early in the morning, he saved a good deal of time.
Look attentively at the preposition by, and it will give you a hint. By. He learned English by speaking to the native speakers.
Studying is adverbial modifier of manner.
Good. The next.
On reading her a letter, he had once more a feeling of disappointment. Reading
And it is
adverbial modifier of time.
Of time after preposition on. And what is a feeling?
More a feeling.
It is used with the article.
It's a noun.
It's a noun, certainly. Now, exercise 115. Well, you are to use the correct form of the gerund in the sentences, and if it is necessary, use the preposition. Vicky?
Now I can boast of having seen Rome and London, Paris and Athens.
Good.
How did you like the English rule of driving on the left side of the road instead of the right?
Correct.
I hate being ill and staying in bed. We all kissed mother after going to bed. Before. I'm not used to receiving Christmas presents. At every school she learned drawing she was having taught by her father at home. Besides being taught.
Okay, besides being taught
by her father at home. My wife and I look forward to seeing you and Rosa. The children had to help sweeping and cleaning the rooms and washing up after meals.
So you don't use any preposition here. The children had to help sweeping. In this case, we have the participle. We have to use here the preposition.
In sweep.
In sweeping.
In, no, not in sweeping. What preposition did you use, Julia? You did, then it is participle. Діти мали допомагати підмітаючи. Then it is participle because it is used
to help by sweeping.
Good. How? The modifier of manner.
By sweeping. The doctor left 3 different medicines with instructions for giving them.
Okay.
You can improve your pronunciation by reading aloud. I went out for a while for giving the boy the prescribed capsules.
No, not for giving. A regular modifier of time is better. After giving.
On giving the boy the prescribed capsules. You can't act feeling without feeling.
Without feeling, yeah.
I dislike the idea of spending a holiday with hundreds of other people. Asking about it, he said.
On being
asked about it, he said he knew nothing. The silence was broken by the sound of a door locking.
No. Passive of the door being
locked. She walked a little after leaving her office. I remember going to the British Museum one day.
Well, and translate the sentences in exercise 116. Jana, will you come up to the front? Nelly предложила пойти в исторический музей. Better to say suggest. Because after offer we can use the infinitive of the suggest noun. The child suggested coming. Эту проблему стоит обсудить. Я припоминаю, что видела эту же фотографию Британского музея в другом журнале. Хотя мы были в Лондоне всего 3 дня, я получила большое удовольствие от осмотра достопримечательностей этого огромного города. But you may say, I greatly enjoyed exploring
the sites of interest.
Okay, no, the sites, we don't say sites of interest, we say place of interest, or just site or attraction. I greatly enjoyed exploring the sites of that huge city. Она боится одна оставаться с детьми.
She is afraid of staying alone with the children.
Она не знает, что с ними делать и как их забавлять.
She doesn't know what to do with them and how to use them.
Чтение книг по истории Англии и, в частности, Лондона – приятное и полезное занятие для будущего учителя английского языка.
Reading books from the history of England, especially about
London in particular.
Especially London.
No, don't read special, better to say in particular.
In particular London is
приятное и полезное занятие.
Pleasant and useful
occupation
for the intended or
okay, for the intending English instructor. Well, чтение книг по истории. Reading books on, remember, books on something, on history, on the system of education and so on. Thank you. Good, take a seat. Tanya, are you ready with the exercise? Он избегает встречаться со мной после нашей ссоры. Он избегает. Remember that you are to use here the gerund. Focus on the gerund, but not on the infinitive. Он избегает встречаться со мной.
He avoids meeting with me.
Me? После нашей ссоры.
After our
quarrel. Они не могли не опоздать. Они не могли не опоздать.
They could not.
Я не можу не насолоджуватися.
They could not help
Опоздать.
late.
They couldn't help being being late. Их поезд задержался из-за тумана. Или поезд был задержан из-за тумана.
The train was
Задержан.
Delayed.
was delayed because of
The fog. Or you can say the train was put back. Задержан. The next. Доктор настаивает на том, чтобы всем детям были сделаны прививки.
the doctor suggested.
Нет, он настаивает.
Insists.
Insists.
The doctor insists on that.
Тут потрібно вжити комплекс герундіальний. So the doctor insists on all children
having
being inoculated. You remember, to be inoculated. The doctor insists on all children being inoculated. The next. Твое пальто нужно почистить щеткой.
your coat was being
Without being
was
once
clean.
cleaning or brushing. Я помню, что видела письмо на столе.
I remember
No. Я помню, видела письмо на
I
столе.
remember seeing the letter on the table.
Извините, что я вмешиваюсь.
Sorry for my
Interfering. Sorry for interfering. Но у меня очень важная новость для вас.
but I have a very
No, but I've got
very necessary
important
news.
news для вас. Я не люблю занимать деньги.
I don't like land.
Занимать. Lend это вы даете. I don't like or I hate
I hate
borrowing.
borrowing money.
Это довольно неприятно.
It is not pleasant.
Довольно неприятно. It is довольно неприятно. Я бы скажу, это приемно. Pleasant, приятность. Pleasant, неприемно. Unpleasant, довольно неприемно. Rather, it is rather unpleasant. Она предпочитает все делать сама, без чьей-то помощи. Хотя тут я бы употребила инфинитив. А якщо у вас є ситуація, наприклад, вона надає перевагу робити самі, то тут краще she prefers to do everything by herself. А якщо ви кажете, що вона надає перевагу дивитися телевізор перед тим, щоб гуляти, то better to say she prefers watching before walking. Then it is better to use the gerund here. Она сказала это громко, не глядя ни на кого.
She
Said it
aloud
in a loud
voice
without
watching.
Нет, не глядя ни на кого. Without looking
at
anybody. И было неясно, к кому она обращается.
It was not
Было неясно. It wasn't clear. К кому? Значит, она обращается к кому? She. So, it wasn't clear, Alice. Who she addressed. Thank you. You may take a seat. Who else wants to get a mark? Nobody. Alice. Нет никакого другого способа попасть туда до захода солнца. Мы провели много времени с записанием. Мы провели много времени записанием пригласительных билетов на наш вечер выпускников факультета. Пригласительные invitation
cards for graduated evening.
for the graduate, for the вечер выпускников, for the
Graduates.
Як буде зустріч випускників взагалі? Reunion party. Reunion, тобто воз'єднання. Reunion party. So, reunion party of the faculty, of the students of our faculty. But in this case, you used the participle. We spent a lot of time writing. You should use the preposition. No, of. In writing, certainly. So we spent a lot of time in writing. The next. Вы можете улучшить произношение, слушая магнитофонные записи, а также чтением вслух.
You can improve your pronunciation, listening tape report.
Listen preposition. Listening to tape recording
and
чтение вслух.
And reading
Aloud. Again, you have no preposition. Though it is correct to say there is no mistake, but now you have to focus on the gerund, use the preposition. You can improve your pronunciation and then the modifier of manner. By listening and by reading. При виде жареной индейки на подносе он сказал, что это наилучшее угощение, какое только можно себе представить. When? You don't know? Help us, Yulia. On seeing good. Дальше. On seeing a roast turkey на подносе. On the tray. Он сказал, что это наилучшее угощение.
He said it was the best.
Угощение. Treat or treatment. Можно упоминать, да? Которое можно только себе представить. One could imagine. После того, как он посмотрел все фотографии, Джон долго улыбался. You may use it two gerunds. Нет, просмотреть что-то. To look preposition. Look for, шукать. Look through. After looking through
all the photos, John smiled a lot.
John smiling, what tense for?
John was smiling a lot.
No, it's not John. Он долго улыбался. Покажите тут Gerund. He kept smiling. Yeah, he kept smiling. So, after looking through the photos, John kept smiling. Я сожалею, что приходится покидать вас так скоро.
I'm sorry to.
You can say I'm sorry to leave, but I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for leaving you
So soon. Сожалею, что мне приходится покидать. Покажите это.
I'm sorry.
Вот. Это мне жалко, что я покидаю, а мне жалко, что мне приходится покидать.
I'm sorry
For having to leave you so soon. Good. Take your seat. That's it. Take a notebook. No, not notebook. Take a notebook for everyday work. You will write the test. And have a seat. Gerund in each sentence, and you are to state its function. The first sentence is on getting home, she felt very exhausted. On getting home, she felt very exhausted. Ready? Number 2. The habit of discussing other people ruins friendship. The habit of discussing other people ruins friendship. Pay attention to the words which precede the gerund, whether it is noun with the preposition or the verb with the preposition. The third one is, it's no use trying to make you see my point. It's no use trying to make you see my point. Ready? Number 4. She lost her job through falling ill. She lost her job through falling ill. Through falling ill. Number 5. In spite of having been praised, his pictures received no real recognition. In spite of having been praised, his pictures received no real recognition. Number 6. Ready? I don't remember giving you my permission. I don't remember giving you my permission. Number 7. I am not interested in discussing this matter now. I am not interested in discussing this matter now. Number 8. She couldn't help reading my mail. She couldn't help reading my mail. Number 9. I see no harm in trying to get a better place. I see no harm in trying to get a better place. Number 10. My window needs painting. My window needs painting. 11. He will have to give up smoking. He will have to give up smoking. Give up smoking. 12. Reading love stories made her cry. Reading love stories made her cry. 13. They objected to being reprimanded. They objected to being reprimanded. What is to reprimand somebody? Выносить выговор. 14. There was no expecting eloquence from her. There was no hiding the truth. There was no expecting eloquence from her. There was no expecting eloquence from her. What is eloquence? Красноречие, красномовство. And finally, he turned back instead of running forward. He turned back instead of running forward. I repeat the sentences, check yourselves. 1. On getting home, she felt very exhausted. 2. The habit of discussing other people ruins friendship. 3. It's no use trying to make you see my point. 4. She lost her job through falling ill. 5. In spite of having been praised, his pictures received no real recognition. 6. I don't remember giving you my permission. 7. I am not interested in discussing this matter now. 8. She couldn't help reading my mail. 9. I see no harm in trying to get a better place. 10. My window needs painting. 11. He will have to give up smoking. 12. Reading love stories made her cry. 13. They objected to being reprimanded. 14. There was no expecting eloquence from her. And he turned back instead of running forward. Now, I will read the sentences. The task for you will be, first of all, to give the notebook to the student sitting next to you, Vicky with Ala, Alice with Julia, Jenny with Natasha. Then you will give to Tanya to Yana, Diana to you. Well, I will read the sentence. You will have to name the gerund and its function. 1. On getting home, she felt very exhausted. Vicky.
Getting is adverbial modifier of time.
Time. Have you had it? Well, if the form is correct and the function is correct, put down a plus. The next, 2. The habit of discussing other people ruins friendship. Yana.
Discussing attribute.
Good. Discussing attribute. 3. It's no use trying to make you see my point, Julie. Subject. So trying subject. 4. She lost her job through falling ill. Jenny?
Falling ill, adverbial modifier of course.
Course, good. Falling ill, adverbial modifier of course. The 5th. In spite of having been praised, his pictures received no recognition. Alina?
Having been praised, adverbial modifier concession.
Of concession.
Concession.
Good. 6. I don't remember giving you my permission. Alice.
Given is direct object.
Good. 7. I'm not interested in discussing the matter now. Natasha.
Discussing is object.
What
Preposition.
object?
Preposition.
Prepositional object. You are to mention. Number 8. She couldn't help reading my mail. Tanya.
Reading is direct object.
Fine. Reading direct object. 9. I see no harm in trying to get a better place. Allah.
Time is attributive.
Attribute. Attribute. 10. My window needs painting. Alina.
Painting is direct object.
Good. Painting, direct object. 11. He will have to give up smoking. Jenny. Smoking. Give up, stop.
Part of compound, respective,
Verbal, respective, predicate. 12. Reading love stories made her cry. Allah.
Reading is subject.
Subject, good. 13. They objected to being reprimanded. Julia.
Being reprimanded is prepositional object.
Prepositional object, good. 14. There was no expecting eloquence from me or from them. Nikki.
Expecting subject.
Subject, good. And finally, he turned back instead of running forward. Yana. verb modifier and substitution. Now I would like you to count the pluses and put down the number of the pluses in the margin. На полях поставте кількість плюсів. So how many pluses are here? Wow, that is good. Excellent. How many? Excellent. How many? 13. That is excellent with a minus. 6, 2. 8. That is set. Excellent. Now I want you to tell me the marks. Anna. Alice. Yulia.
Excellent.
Excellent. Tanya.
4.
Jenny.
Excellent with a minus.
Natasha.
6.
Jan.
Excellent.
And Alina. On we go with considering the gerund, put down the gerundial complex. The gerundial complex. Well, I would like you to put down the sentence. I like Brian's skating. I like Brian's skating. Well, where is the subject in the sentence? Subject. Something. And the predicate is? Like. Good. So the main parts of the sentence is I like. And we have two more words, Brian's and skating. Where is the gerund in the sentence?
Skating.
Skating, fine. And what is Brian's in this case? Attribute. Who's skating? Some more idea? Object. Okay, so you think it's object. The thing is, when the gerund has its own subject, in this case we have the gerundial complex. Practically we have two subjects here, I and Brian. Two people perform actions. But the gerund has its own subject. So in this case, we have the gerundial complex. Can we say, I like his skating?
Yes.
Yes, certainly. Well, I would like you to put down the definition of the gerundial complex. Well, the gerundial complex consists of a noun, in the possessive case, a noun in the possessive case, or a possessive pronoun, and the gerund. Well, sometimes in fiction you may come across a sentence like this. I like Brian skating. Do you think it's a mistake? No. Because instead of a noun in the possessive case, we can find the noun in the common case or the pronoun in the objective case. And we can say, I like Brian skating or I like him skating, and it won't be a mistake. So, but more common is the case when we use the noun in the possessive case and the possessive pronoun. Now the question is, how does it function? Your ideas. Object, subject, some other examples, ideas, guesses.
Complex object.
Complex object. Nothing of the kind. Well, the function of the gerundial complex is the same as the gerund. So it is used in all the patterns in which the gerund is used. Well, I would like you to put down the rule. So the function of the gerundial complex is the same as of the gerund. Well, let's start from the very first function that we considered with the gerund. It was subject. Put down subject. Well, can you give the example? You may choose any pattern and add the noun in the possessive case or the possessive pronoun, and you will have the gerundial complex. For example, you can say, coming in time is important. And you say, його прихід вчасно дуже важливий. His coming in time is very important. Put it down. His coming in time is very important. Is very important. Underline his coming. Well, I would like you now to put down your own sentence with the gerundial complex in the function of subject. You can also use the pattern like, it is no good, it was useless, his or her doing something. Well, put the sentences and let's read them. Jenny, will you read your sentence?
Mary's scene was very pleasant to listen.
Listen to them. The next, Vicky.
It was no use your teaching the children such things.
Good. The next, Yulia.
It's no use her visiting her grammar every day.
Her visiting grammar every day. Good. Alice.
His telling a lie is shameful.
Tanya.
My attended lessons is very
Is useful. Can it be? Yana.
It was his shame, or it was a shame for him behaving like that.
It was a shame he's behaving like that. Alina.
Her playing at the concert was a treat for me.
Good. Vicky. You had that.
It was a shame he's telling a lie.
It was a shame. Good. Alan.
It is no use her going to that meeting.
Good. Now the next is predicative. Put it down. Predicative. Predicative. You remember the patterns? To be for doing something, to be against doing something. Well, can you make up a sentence with to be for doing something, to be against doing something? Well, I'm against buying, and then use the object. I'm against his buying a new car. Put it down. I'm against his buying a new car. I'm against his buying a new car. His buying is the gerundial complex. Well, make up your own sentence. I am for example. something.
My mother is dead against my going in another towns for work.
Natasha?
I am for her making a performance at our university.
Good. Alla?
She is against him going so
late.
So late or so far.
Alice?
I am against her eating fast food.
Julia?
I'm against my sisters taking my things without permission.
Good. Jenny?
We are all for her participation in the competition.
For her participating. You have to use the gerund. Alina?
I'm for him or his coming to the party.
Okay, for his or for him, both the reds are correct. Yana?
I'm all for her arranging her picture presentation.
Okay. Tanya?
I'm for his going to Kiev.
Okay, we're going to Kiev. Good. Now the next. Direct object. Direct object. Put down the example. I can't stand they are making noise. I can't stand they are making noise. Well, where is the gerundial complex here, Tanya? They are making. Good. Now, make up your own sentences with the gerundial complex in the function of the with the direct object. I remember, I hate, I like, I dislike. Somebody's doing something. Jenny?
I can't stand her singing in the bathroom in the morning.
Alina?
I can't bear him crying all the time.
Alina?
I can't stand their useless cheating.
They are cheating.
They're cheating.
Okay.
I like her playing
The piano. Vicky?
I can't bear him telling those jokes to me.
I like his reciting at the stage.
On the stage.
On the
On the stage. At the concert or on the stage. Alla?
I hate her being so stupid.
Being so stupid. Alice?
You like his dancing.
He likes his dancing. Well, who's dancing? His own dancing. Подобається його dancing? Her dancing. Because, well, it is senseless to use one and the same subject. Usually, I don't say, I don't mind my opening the window. And Julia?
I remember many
Crawling.
under the table when she was a baby.
A baby. Okay. Now the next. Prepositional object. Prepositional object. Much depends on his being in time. Much depends on his being in time. Okay, his being underlined at the gerundial complex. Well, you have a wide range of patterns with the preposition, so choose one of the examples and make up your own sentences. Insist on somebody's doing. Apologized for his saying something, being rude. Well, Vicky, read your example.
The teacher was responsible for his turn at the concert.
Okay. Tanya?
Brian apologized
apologize for his behavior at the meeting.
For his misbehaving, за його погану поведінку. Юля?
I'm tired of kids making fuss all the time.
Good. Alice?
I thank her for her coming to the evening, to my evening party.
Okay. Alan?
We are proud of his graduating from the university.
Okay.
The parents was proud of their children's work.
The parents were proud
work.
here of their
Of
children.
their children's work. Works.
Of their children. What?
Робота.
Then use the gerund. Of their children working conscientiously. The next,
He
Jenny?
understood that the success of the play depends much on his own acting.
Good.
I insisted on his taking part in the discussion.
Good.
We congratulated his receiving win during the competition.
Okay. The next attribute. Attribute. I had no idea of your staying here. I had no idea of your staying here. Your staying. Well, look at those three patterns with the attribute and choose a sentence. There is no sense in somebody's doing something. Or I see no sense in somebody's doing something. What's your opinion of somebody's doing something? Well, Jana, read your sentence.
There is no good in her.
Well, there is no sense in
There is no sense in her
eating chocolate. Let it be, Alina.
I see no sense in her playing tennis. It's not a treat for her.
Good. Tanya.
I see no good in his skipping lectures.
Good. Jenny.
There was no sense in her shouting at her little brother.
Vicky.
I see no sense in my friends renting a separate flat for living.
Good.
What's the point of his moving to the another city?
To another, without article. Ala.
There is no danger of prostating.
There is no danger preposition. That is the third part. There is no danger. I see no danger in.
In the show state.
Alice.
There is no sense of your girl
In. There is no sense in her.
in her going to the disco party so late.
Okay, Julie.
What is the sense of her sitting till late at night doing her homework? She spoke for constitution.
Okay. And finally, adverbial modifier of any type. Adverbial modifier. Everything happened after his leaving the party. Everything happened after his leaving the party. Well, choose a pattern and the type of the adverbial modifier and put down the example.
Mary didn't come through her husband's feeling bad.
Okay, Jenny.
She succeeded by her reciting forms.
By succeed, usually we use preposition in. She
She
succeeded.
succeeded in her reciting forms.
Good. Alina.
He couldn't be in that game without his training all the time.
Let it be.
She started supporting her
he bought a new car instead of going
Abroad.
Good.
Можно сказать, what can he do apart of his playing football?
Apart from his playing football. Let it be. Natasha.
He could not learn language without a teacher helping.
Okay. Or without teachers explaining the rules properly. Good. Find exercise 357 on page 252. 252. Well, read the sentences. Find the gerundial complex 357. It is at the top of the page. And state the function of the complex. The first sentence, Natasha, read it please.
He could not bear to think of her living here in this impossible place. Living.
If it is a gerundial complex, there should be two elements.
Her living.
Living.
Yeah.
Can you determine the function of the gerundial complex? Well, it is placed after think of.
Maybe a prepositional object.
Right. Yulia, 2.
We got away with the gold, became wealthy men and made our way over to England without anybody suspecting who we were. Anybody suspecting.
Good.
It is gerundial complex.
Good.
And suspecting is
Look at
the modifier of man.
Man, because it is preceded by the word without. Jenny, number 3.
It grew worse as Alice grew up, for he soon saw I was more afraid of her knowing my past than of the police. Her knowing.
Good.
The prepositional object.
Right, you are. Alina, 4.
I'm tired of him thinking that I am not open to new experiences. I am tired of being treated as if any change in routine would be unwelcome. Thinking is
Just thinking or you're thinking? You're thinking. Gerundial complex.
Complex and it's prepositional object.
Good. And being treated.
Being treated the same.
The same. Good. Tanya, number 5.
I hated the idea of Larry making such a mess of his life. Larry making.
Good. Attributes, because it is used after the noun with preposition. And here we have this case when we have the noun in the common case, but not in the possessive case. The next, Vicky.
Do you think there is much chance of our seeing him again? Our seeing is gerundial complex and it functions as attribute.
Attribute. Good. Alice, the next, number 7.
There doesn't seem to be much point in my forbidding him to go there. He never pays attention to what I see. My forbidding, it is
Gerundial complex.
It is
It resembles the pattern. There is no point in attribute. Allah. Number 8.
Jeremy called there 3 times now without her being able to see him.
Her and her, yeah? Her being.
It is.
And look attentively at the word which precedes the gerundial complex. Without. Without. Tanya, what is it? No. Okay. Natasha?
At first, he's coming home so late.
You will finish at home. I will not give you that. So, at home, you will complete this exercise and do 2 more exercises from the same book. 362, 363. They are both on page 254. 54 in writing. And speak on the gerundial complex, give its definition, and give your examples in different functions.